You heard me mention, just before 8:30, crossing the Solent in a pumpkin, at which point you probably thought, are they crazy? Let's hear more about this, because this is the story of the contemporary artist and his giant pumpkin. Dmitry Galitzin was hoping to cross from Portsmouth to the Isle of Wight later today in a hollowed-out giant vegetable, but unfortunately the weather is against him. Let's hear more about this from Jonny Boys, marine entrepreneur, live in our Wharf Keys studio this morning. I gather Dimitri is actually stuck in the Portsmouth traffic this morning. So, hi, Jonny.
Good morning.
So this is a little bit different, but it has happened before, hasn't it?
No one has actually successfully made it from the mainland to the Isle of Wight, and that's what Dimitri's hoping to do.
So this is the first that we're right. Okay, so the world's a busy shipping lane, and then this pumpkin, all a bit scary, isn't it?
It certainly is, and I think looking at the weather conditions out there today, I don't think we're going to find the window that he needs today. We're actually trying to do two world firsts. One is to cross the Solent from the mainland to the Isle of Wight, which at the moment looks like it might happen on Thursday. It looks like the weather might calm down a bit. And tomorrow we're trying to set a world record for the fastest 100 metres paddled in a hollowed-out pumpkin. So two very important world records there.
We're just talking about whether it's been attempted. Has someone tried and failed before doing this, or is this the first ever, Jonny?
OK, we believe that there is a chap in Lymington who's tried to travel across the Solent in a pumpkin before. And he had some problems because the pumpkin bobbed up and down so much that it swamped the engine.
Right, I think I vaguely remember that story. That's what's stuck in my mind.
Okay, so we've spoken to him a lot. I've spoken to him a lot. So we've got together with our boat builder friends at Trafalgar Wharf, and we've worked a way of trying to just give a little bit of extra buoyancy to the pumpkin in front and behind to hopefully overcome that. But anything could happen. It's exciting and scary at the same time.
Having done a radio programme in a coracle. And in fact, a colleague of mine was in the other coracle and sunk because they're, in my view, not the most stable of vessels on the water. Is this a bit like doing this in a coracle?
I suspect it's like doing it in a coracle, only worse. so it's definitely going to be quite challenging.
And I'm told giant pumpkin sailing is a tradition across the pond in Canada. Is that true?
Yes, I've been busily YouTubing for the last 2 weeks, looking at motorised pumpkin racing and such like, to try and learn as much as we possibly can, because we were only asked to help out with this 2 weeks ago, and really needed to get our skills up and our knowledge up into just how you make a pumpkin go across the water swiftly and safely without sinking.
This is great. Well, look, we wish Dimitri all the very best. And actually, because it's now Thursday, we might be able to catch up with Dimitri later in the week, which would be fantastic. Jonny, thank you for coming on, though, and telling us all about that. And indeed, the 100 metres on water, the fastest dash in a pumpkin, which is that coming up tomorrow?
That's coming up tomorrow, 1 o'clock at Trafalgar Wharf. If anyone wants to come, they're welcome to give us a call and come down and cheer him on his way.
What a busy week you're having. Jonny Boys, thank you. And Dimitri, if you're listening in that traffic jam, all the very best from us. 16 minutes to 9.